In the shadowed corridors of history, beyond the grand temples and storied gods of Rome like Jupiter and Venus, lie the forgotten deities, shrouded in mystery and ancient ritual. These lesser-known figures, no less significant in their time, tell us of a Rome that was rich in religious diversity and complexity. Today, we embark on a journey to shed light on the forgotten gods of Rome, exploring the mysteries and rituals that surrounded these enigmatic ancient deities. To understand the pantheon of Rome fully, one must first acknowledge its roots. Rome's religious traditions were a tapestry woven from Etruscan, Greek, and native Italic threads. This amalgamation produced a pantheon that was dynamic and ever-evolving. While the Romans are known for adopting and adapting the gods of others, they also preserved their own indigenous deities, which played multiple roles in daily life, agricultural cycles, and personal rites of passage. One such deity, Janus, though not entirely forgotten, is often overshadowed by more prominent gods. Janus, the god of beginnings and transitions, was unique with his two faces, symbolizing the ability to look both to the future and the past. Janus held dominion not just over gates and doorways, but was called upon at the onset of all endeavors, from war campaigns to marriages. His presence was invoked during pivotal moments, emphasizing the Roman belief in guidance and protection through liminal spaces. Another lesser-standing oblation is given to the goddess Cardea, protector of door hinges and a symbol of health and strength. Cardea's influence was subtle but essential, safeguarding the domestic sphere. Her rituals, involving laurel leaves and hawthorn branches, reflected the Romans' profound sense of home security and purity. Here we see a civilization not just fixated on grandiose deities of battle and wisdom, but deeply invested in the gods of the hearth and home. Furthermore, the deity Faunus, akin to the Greek Pan, held sway over the woodland and pastoral realms. His revelries, marked by the Lupercalia festival, were wild celebrations of fertility and purification, rites that showcased a dual nature of reverence and revelry. Faunus embodied the unpredictable and raw elements of nature, a god who could nurture or unleash chaos. These celebrations were not mere festivities, but profound expressions of humanity's intrinsic connection to the earth and its cycles. Consider also the enigmatic figure of Semo Sancus, a deity associated with trust, honesty, and oaths. In a burgeoning republic where laws began to hold sway, Semo Sancus ensured that words and promises bore weight. His presence in legal proceedings and contracts underscored a societal shift towards organized governance. The rites performed in his honor perhaps served as reminders of the divine scrutiny over societal transactions, ensuring fairness and justice. The goddess Angerona, another fascinating figure, embodied silence and secrecy. Celebrated during the festival of Diwali, her rites involved the covering of her mouth as a symbol of the power of unsaid words. Angerona's significance lay in the profound understanding of the influence of silence and the wisdom it could impart. In a city teeming with political machinations, the value of discretion and restraint was a divine principle enshrined in her worship. Yet many such gods and goddesses vanished into obscurity as Rome's identity evolved. The rise of Christianity and the eventual conversion of the empire led to the decline of ancient pagan practices. Temples were repurposed or fell into ruin, and with them, the stories and rituals of these gods faded into the backdrop of history. But the legacy of these deities lingers, inscribed on ancient stones and echoing in the few remaining texts that survived the ravages of time. Today, as we recount the tales of these forgotten gods, we glimpse a Rome that was not merely an empire of conquest, but a civilization enriched by its deep spiritual inquisitiveness. These ancient rituals and deities offer us more than just tales of divinity. They provide a mirror into the minds and hearts of a people, grappling with the mysteries of their world as we do in ours. In conclusion, as we unravel the mysteries and rituals of Rome's forgotten gods, we find ourselves connected to a shared human endeavor, seeking understanding and order in a vast, inexplicable universe. While these deities may no longer hold power in temples or memory, their stories endure, whispering through the corridors of time, offering us reflections of the complexities, curiosities, and spiritual yearnings of ancient Rome. Let us remember them, not just as relics of a distant past, but as enduring symbols of humanity's perpetual quest for meaning and connection to the divine.